terrific tenure for John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, who came in together in San Francisco in 2017 and essentially immediately made the 49ers one of the powerhouse teams in the NFC. 62 wins over the last 5 seasons, third most in the league. They've been in the NFC Championship game 4 times in 5 years. That 5th year, they were decimated by injury. 2 tough Super Bowl losses, including that overtime loss this past year. And as you can see, they've added quite a few players and lost quite a few more. A time of change for San Francisco, so close to a championship. Now, what do they need to put them over the top?
The right tackle spot, offensive line. You think about wide receiver addition, and then maybe a quarterback at some point, bro.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think you never put it past John Lynch with upgrading from an edge rushing standpoint, a defensive standpoint, but the offensive line knowing how they want to run the football. And also, think about this. There are reports that Debo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk could potentially be traded. Maybe they look at a wide receiver here.
We're expecting a lot more wide receivers to come off the board than we've seen so far. A.D. Mitchell is still on the board. Xavier Legette is still on the board. There are quite a few names that Mel, you've been talking about for weeks now. We thought we would get 7 wide receivers selected tonight. Does not appear as though we will get there. We shall see. The Niners will take care, and the Bills will finish up round 1. Here's the commission.
With the 31st pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver, Florida.
There's a little bit of a surprise. The young man from Phoenix spent 3 seasons at Arizona State before transferring, had 65 catches for the Gators last year, 4 touchdowns, 2 more rushing now.
Arizona State with Herm Edwards, and then he goes to Florida, and he ends up running a 4.41 at the combine, 6'1", 189 pounds. Also had 46 vertical, has that build-up speed, attention to detail when it comes to releases off the line, route running, route breaks. He's fast, he's tough, outstanding hands. He made some circus highlight reel catches during his career, both Arizona State and certainly at Florida this past season. He can also be an asset with special teams due to his punt return skills. He said, hey, offensive line, wide receiver, secondary, they need to address. Mentioned that if the possibilities of the trade there, Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Legette, Adnan Mitchell, Matt McConkey, that next group of receivers very similar in grade.
Yeah, the thing that really stood out to me about this guy is that the move point at the top of the route, the break point, whatever vernacular you want to use. You see that catch right there? See, that was one-handed, kind of backhand. Anyway, at the top of his routes, that's where he's at his best. He'll have you all kinds of confused with all the different body movement he uses. And he is fast now, 4.41, and can jump 42-inch vertical.
Guys, let me get to Shefty. To the point that Booker was making a few moments ago, the 49ers taking a wide receiver. Shefty, what should we make of that?
Greeny, they do not have a trade that's close right now, but there are questions about each of their top 3 wide receivers. Obviously, Brandon Ayuk remains unsigned at this particular point in time. Debo Samuel's got a big cap number next year at a time when they have to sign Brock Purdy to an extension, and their number 3 wide receiver, Juwan Jennings, is on a 1-year contract. So there are questions about all 3 of their top receivers, which helps explain why the 49ers tonight used their first pick, their 31st overall selection, on Florida wide receiver Ricky Pearsall.
And for a team that their most valuable weapon is the running back Christian McCaffrey, you can understand why Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are saying, okay, if we do move a Debo Samuel, if we do move a Brandon Ayuk, we can plug and play with some of these young guys because this is such a deep receiver draft. You can kind of see the methodology that they're thinking out of San Francisco.
I'll tell you this, now that Buffalo is on the clock. Look, okay, well, now that Carolina's on the clock, look, I'll tell you what. There were some nice wide receivers still here on the board. I don't disagree at all with them taking Ricky Pearsall because of the versatility that he's got. And the fact that this guy is a very good route runner, and he is someone with his hands, the way he can track the football down the field and make all kinds of different contested catches in all kinds of environments. I mean, that's just Shanahan offense, right? Move your receivers around, move them from slot to Z to X, run them out routes coming out of the backfield. I mean, he is a Swiss Army knife type of wide receiver in terms of his versatility. And that's what this draft really has done for a wide receiver, all the different types of guys you can get.
Let's comment briefly on what the Brewers just mentioned to you, which we were just being told as it happened. The Buffalo Bills initially had the 28th pick in this first round here tonight. They traded back with Kansas City to 32, and now they traded back again with Carolina. So a Bills team that has lost a lot of pieces, obviously trying to recoup many.
And on top of that, when you think about this, they traded Steph